Biden takes on Big Pharma today. Rology. Buckle up.
Are there nurses in the house?
Oh, boy.
Where are the nurses? Now, look, I've been a significant consumer of health care. My family has.
No kidding.
Doctors let you live. Nurses, male and female, make you want to live. Let me begin by thanking the president of this great university for allowing me to... take a seat if you have one.
Oh, take a seat. That old gag.
Professor Whitefield, thank you. President, he's a professor as well, but thank you for allowing me back on campus. I've gotten no additional degrees in the lately, but thank you for letting me be here. Would the tribal leaders stand up? Because I don't know how many are here. Because I was... There you go. Good to see you, man. By the way, it's Indian Nations. Oh, wow, I didn't see you all up there.
Don't jump.
Holy mackerel, don't jump. I remember we lived in I raised in a normal middle-class home back in Delaware, a 3-bedroom house with 4 kids, and Grandpa living with us, a split-level home. And my bedroom was next to my mom and dad's. My 3 brothers.
Oh, my God.
2 sets of bunks.
How many times are we going to hear
and
this?
And you could tell when Dad was restless. I remember one night, true story, one night my dad, I could feel like he was rolling in bed because the headboard was hit the side of the wall. Unfortunately, and by the way, I mean this sincerely. This is not a broad criticism of all Republicans. This is not your father's Republican Party. This is a different breed of cat now that's in charge.
He loves cats.
No, but think about it. These MAGA Republicans, they're different. They're just different. They continue to be determined to repeal the Affordable Care Act.
What story are we on
And,
at this point?
it's hard to believe, but they've already voted to change or get rid of the Affordable Care Act since it passed 50 times. If MAGA Republicans had their way, as many as 100 million people with pre-existing conditions would lose their protection. That's a fact. But after decades of trying to take on Big Pharma, we finally won. By the way, I've declared war on cancer. As I said, this is not your father's Republican Party. The MAGA Republicans in Congress don't think any of this is a good idea. They think Big Pharma should be able to make the exorbitant profits at the expense of the American people they've been making. And I want to repeal they want to repeal the Inflation Reduction Act. Look, I'm a capitalist. If you go out and make a lot of money, go make the money. Just pay your fair share. When I don't know whether you saw the State of the Union. And the gentle lady, as they say, from Georgia, in the mountains of Georgia, stood up and yelled, "Liar, liar." And then that generated, last time somebody did that, by the way, they got censored. But no, I'm not joking.
The word is censored.
But here's what happened. Then another half a dozen, liar, liar. We're not going to do that. I said, oh.
He thinks it's Twitter.
If you remember, I said, oh, you're not going to cut Social Security and Medicare? And they said, we're not going to. And so the whole group said, everybody who's not going to cut Social Security and Medicare, stand up. They stood up and hollered. Well, they're all on film. You paid for Social Security from the time you got your first check when you were 16 years old, working as a lifeguard or something, okay?
Yeah.
It's about just paying a fair share. There's nothing radical about what I'm proposing. And if you look at the polling data, it's overwhelmingly popular, what we're proposing.
Is that you?
Matter of fact, it's a hell of a lot more popular than I am.
Polling data's up
And
there.
here's the deal.
Don't jump, polling
We
data.
promised these things, and they haven't seen it. But there's a lot more coming. A lot more coming.
Yeah, we know. Headboard story. So Dad was,
that was
really,
slamming away at the power.
Oh, my God.
He was restless.
We like to call it wrestling.
Yeah.